All right, let's jump right in. We're going to break down 5 science-backed morning habits that are designed to put you, yes you, back in the driver's seat of your own life. You know, if you feel like your days are just running you instead of the other way around, then stick around. This is exactly what you need to hear.
This quote right here, it really hits home, doesn't it? A life doesn't just fall apart all at once. It kind of unravels, one morning at a time. Every single time we let a morning just slip by, without any real intention, we're basically handing over a piece of control of our own lives.
So here's our game plan for today. First, we're going to talk about something called the morning trap and why so many people get stuck in it. Then we'll walk through step by step the 5 habits that are your way out. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for that last habit because it's the key that really unlocks everything else.
What's so wild is that most people don't fail because they're weak or lazy. Nope, they fail because their morning system is completely broken. I mean, you can watch all the motivational videos in the world, but if the very first thing you do is hit snooze and then start scrolling, you're literally training yourself for an average day.
Okay, so look at this. This slide shows you the 2 paths your morning can take. On the left, you've got that reactive start, the one that just drains your willpower right from the get-go. But on the right, you've got a proactive start, one that actually builds it. The day-to-day difference might seem small, but you compound that over time, that's the huge gap between a totally ordinary life and an exceptional one. So, our very first habit is a non-negotiable rule, a fixed wake-up time. And I don't mean this as a suggestion. This has to become your own personal law. It doesn't matter if you went to bed late, this is all about taking back control and resetting your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm, and starting your day with a win.
The process is actually beautiful in its simplicity. 1. The alarm rings. 2. Your feet hit the floor. That's it. That is the entire sequence. There's no room for negotiation, no second guessing, and absolutely positively no snoozing. You're just taking the decision right out of the equation.
And here's why that's so critical. Hitting that snooze button, it actually teaches your brain that discipline is optional. It sends this little subconscious message that says, hey, the promises I make to myself, yeah, they can wait. But when you get up immediately, you prove to yourself that when you decide something, you follow through, period. Okay, so you're up. That's a huge win. Now it's time for habit 2. You gotta activate your body. See, physical movement sends this undeniable signal to your brain that says, the day has started, and guess what? I'm in charge. This isn't about waiting to feel motivated, it's about creating motivation through action. So here's how you do it. First, a big glass of water to get your system going again. And here's the golden rule. You ready? Do not touch your phone. Scrolling just immediately puts your brain on defense, in a reactive state. Instead, just move. Even a quick walk gets your heart rate up, it sends oxygen to your brain, and helps manage that morning cortisol, making you feel instantly more awake. Just 20 minutes can literally transform your energy for the rest of the day. Your body is now active. Let's move on to habit 3 and talk about fueling it the right way. The question is pretty simple, really. What are you feeding your brain? Because your mental performance is directly tied to the kind of fuel you give it first thing in the morning. This is the choice you have to make every morning. See, most people, they eat just to fill their stomachs, usually with sugary, processed stuff that pretty much guarantees an energy crash later. High performers, though, they eat to perform. They're choosing high-protein, natural foods that give them sustained energy and mental clarity. The mantra is so simple: eat for performance, not just for taste. This brings us to habit 4, and honestly, this is where the real magic starts to happen. With your body activated and fueled up, your brain is now in its absolute peak state. And this is the exact moment to attack that one task you've been putting off, the one you've been dreading the most. This period is known as the golden hours, and sadly, most people just squander this peak focus time on really low-value tasks like checking email or scrolling through social media. Stuff that gives you the illusion of being productive. But disciplined people, they use this time completely differently. They use it to tackle their biggest challenges.
So the rule is this: your most important task gets your undivided attention until it's done, or at the very least until 11 a.m. No distractions, no multitasking. Focusing only on your hardest problem first thing, wow, it creates this incredible momentum that will carry you through the entire day.
And finally, we've made it to our 5th and, you could argue, most crucial habit: creating a blueprint for your day. Because here's the deal: if you don't have a plan, the world is more than happy to give you one. And it's usually filled with notifications, other people's requests, and a ton of distractions. The method is so easy. It's called the Rule of 3.
Just write down everything on your to-do list for the day, but then you circle the 3 most important things. These 3 tasks, they become your non-negotiable priorities. Everything else is secondary. This gives you instant clarity and stops you from wasting energy just figuring out what to do next.
This right here, this visualizes that fundamental difference between a proactive life and a reactive one. When you design your day, you are in the driver's seat. When you don't, you're just a passenger, reacting to whatever comes flying at you, and you'll end the day wondering, where did all the time go? Let's wrap this up with this really important idea. None of these habits demand perfection from you, not a single one. What they demand is consistency. Your life isn't transformed by some single monumental act. It's rebuilt by the small, consistent choices you make every single morning.
So, it really all comes down to this. When your alarm rings tomorrow morning, the gap between the old you and the new you, it's just 10 seconds. The 10 seconds it takes to turn off that alarm and plant your feet firmly on the floor. The choice is yours. What's it going to be?